Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Ty Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Queen Sugar Season 4, Episode 5. Alright, another good episode. So, I just start off with, like I do character by characters. I'm going to go with Michael first. So, Michael went to see his friend that went to jail based on that fire incident they did last time. They was protesting. There was a group of a group of boys, group of friends that was protesting things, and they was doing black activist things, and fighting for the power and fighting whatever doing to do it right. There was activist group. Somehow something got in trouble, or something got messed up by one of the places that the plantation they was at, thinking a historical landmark got burned down. It was a mistake. It got burned down. So since then, whatever, that boy got in trouble, and I forgot his name. But he was in jail. Michael went to see him. Apparently, the boy got a tattoo. Everything was good. They see each other. He said, "Like your hair, different look." He said, "Thank you." He said, "I see you changed things." He said, "Yeah, Asha did it for me before I got in here." I mean, basically, Michael's like, "How are you doing?" He said, "Oh, this good. Everything I'm working on day by day, and I'm taking it another time." But he said, "I'm your friend. You can tell me how I'm really good in here." He said, "I'll just keep my head down, and I just do what I gotta do instead of time and get my time done. So I'm gonna be coming back here again. So I won't be looking back once I get out." And he said, "I apologize." He said, "It's just like the stuff that we did. It was not for good, and it was not worth it for you to be here." He said, "Don't say that. Don't say that. I did not come here, and I'm not here for what we did to be said it's not worth it. It had to mean something for me to be here. So I'm gonna do what I had to do." So that was that. So they ended that. And then we see him get a tattoo himself. I would say, listen, I like little boy Micah. I like you, Micah, but you do way too much. First of all, you came with this new little grown up look, which is nice. It look nice on you. You look go grown up. You don't look like the baby face Micah that we know. You got the dress and you got the beard going on or stuff like that. You got an older look. And now you trying to disrespect your mom and stuff like that. Trying to go out on Nova and all that stuff and being naivete and all that stuff like that. And doing all that stuff. Because you're immature, you don't know much. But now, you is getting a tattoo. So what is you doing all this rebellion thing for? Like, what is the goal of you doing this? Alright, and then, this motherfucker is downing a figure Jack Daniels bottle of dark liquor like there's no tomorrow and get figure drunk. You say, you know what, you doing a little too much, Mike, because somebody just slapped your damn face, because I don't like this. I don't know. I was like, I don't know what is going on with these kids these days. Like drinking and smoking so early age. Like I do not drink. I do not smoke at all. Never took a smoke. Never puffed. Never passed. None of that stuff. Never what happened. Cause I don't care for that. Drinking. I didn't start drinking till I was in college, and that was about close to my freaking junior year, close to senior year. That's why I started taking drinks. So I was like, I was never a person who was drinking like that. So it was like forever, and I was late. That was in my 20s and stuff like that. I had my first drink, and now I still don't not have a drinker. So for this little teenage boy and down in that bottle like it was no tomorrow and getting drunk like that, I was like, fuck, because you feel something bad that your friend is in jail, whatever it is. I said, Mike, you need to stop. So Charlie came in and said, "What's going on?" She checked on him. He said he got a tattoo. She said, "You got a tattoo? Like really?" And I was like, whatever. She said, "Whatever with the tattoo." But then she was like, she noticed that. She said, "Were you drinking?" He said, I ain't meant to get drunk. I had little sips." I said, "You didn't take those sips. You gouged that damn bottle like it was a fucking water, bitch. You didn't take no damn sips. Stop lying." And she was like, "I said, listen, you're supposed to be doing all this and that." And then all that time she was trying to lecture him and tell him this is not the right. You trying this, you trying to set an example. What are you doing? All that stuff. And this is not going to help your cause or craziness. And he basically was not trying to hear his mother. So she was like, you know what? He wasn't responding. He was not hearing. He was having his head down. Like he's like, "Come on, ma, stop." Like one of those kids that wanted you not to say anything, not to lecture them. But you would have wished they would have lectured you when you're younger. When you get older, you don't realize that your mom was there for you. So and Charlie always been there for Micah. So he said that. She said, "You know what? If you're not gonna listen to me, find someone who will listen to you. Who will listen to you." It was like He said, Mom, I do listen to you. You too ready too late because you got upset you was not listening to her. You was shutting your head there like a normal teenager, like you getting scolded. You didn't want to hear what the hell she was trying to tell you. That's your mom. She been trying to protect your damn ass. I'm like, I was got upset with that. I was like, really, Micah? All right. So Davis is FaceTiming Charlie. Charlie was doing something and he's FaceTiming. She said, what the hell is with this? What do you want? He said, Charlie, you gotta help me. You gotta help me. That Nova's book got me messed up like that. People protesting. I just got this job and I can't lose my job. I need this. They protested me about the Melina case and they read it. And Nova book messed me up. I need to keep my job. I just started this. You need to help me. She'll say, child, listen. I don't know. Like he said, I need to help me. She said, well, I don't like to help you. Like get your attorney, get a lawyer, get somebody to help you all that stuff. He said, no, Charlie, you don't know who'll be there for me. I need you, all that stuff. I need to help you. You gotta do this with Micah said it will affect. I say yes. You gotta throw in your son in it, but technically it does affect the whole family. But still, don't be using Micah as a clutch to get her to help you. So she said, whatever. So Charlie understands that. She said, you know what? I'm not gonna meet you at my house, whatever. We're going to meet at a public place. So let's meet at a meal somewhere and we're going to talk there. So she met up with him. And basically he was pleading his case and said this is not going on. He's a Mike book. She said it's not about Nova's book. It's about you working at a university. And anything that would come out, they need to protect their image and brand. So yes, it could be anything that will come out. So it's not just the book. But she said you would not be in the predicament now if you didn't keep your pants sticking in your pants. If you would have kept that in your pants, you would not be in this situation right now. Because you was all privileged, all that stuff. And all that stuff. He said, yeah, I know I was this and I know I was that. But you always been there for me and stuff like that. She said, you know what? I said, I need your help. I can't have this happening. I just thought I needed it. So, basically, she was saying, listen. If, he said, yo, it was like 2 or 3 people. I forgot his numbers. He said basically about 50 people in Lodge one time, and then the next day it was freaking the 10 people, but then the next day it was like over 200. Like this is ridiculous. This is get out of hand. So she said, listen, this is what you got to do. You got to be honest and spearhead this story. You need to be honest, admit to your mistakes, admit what happened, own up to it, and then people might forget the story ever happened like in a few times. But you just gotta be honest. Say what you gotta say. Because if you don't do that and you keep hiding and keep running, people gonna keep attacking you. So just stay in the mic, do what you have to do, whatever consequences come after it, it is what it is. But you know you told the truth. And people would like to see people who know that they did something wrong and own up to that. And they may be more forgiving than you lying and stay away and try to cover up the story. So that was that. And he said, I always admire you, Charlie. I always respected you, all that stuff. But even though I don't like what you're saying to me right now. So I said, well, that's the truth. That's the only advice I would say, too. I would say, listen, just spearhead and tell the truth. Be honest. Sit down. Say what you got to say. And let chips fall with its place. It's like, but you got to do it. And no other way. It's not enough she can do for you. But instead, tell you to tell the truth. So he said his biggest regret is that yes, everything's going on that happened, but when things got tough and stuff, I never fought hard for you. And Charlie said it was a time that I wanted to hear the words, but right now, it's not that time. I don't care anymore. So she was like, it is what it is. Let's move on. We just now get to the space that we could be in the same room and not tearing each other apart, not even fighting each other, not even cursing each other out, not even tearing each other out, whatever. So let's keep this as this is, and let's work on just do what we have to do. But right now, know that touch your feelings, not trying to bring up emotions. It's done. It's over with. It's over with between us, and we're just gonna move forward. All right. So that was that with those two. All right. So we get this little thing with Remy. Remy came to the diner. He saw Aunt Vi. And he saw Hollywood. They were so happy to see him and everything. It was so nice to see Remy. I said, what happened to Remy? What happened to him? Like, we know that him and Nova broke up, but since that broke up, he just gone and dipped. I was like, come on, he's gonna come back. So basically, Remy came back and hung her by. She said, "I'm happy to see you," and then hug. Thinking Hollywood came out. He said, "Oh, Hollywood," said Remy, and then they dabbed and hug. So Hollywood said, "Listen, what's up with you? What have you been on? You was not returning no calls. You was not returning no texts. Nothing. And we trying to worry about you. What is going on?" So they sat down. They talked, and he basically said that when he been to St. Joe's, yes, he did got his booth about his wife and all that stuff. It was his feeling. It was his wife area. It was his comfort zone. He thought he felt a home here, but the wife and the kids and all that stuff. It was a lot going on, and I think he said his wife died or something like that. But I forgot. I try to remember. But he didn't have his wife at the time anymore. So yeah, I think he said. I think she died. So the wife, kids and stuff. It was just a lot going on. It was too much. I thought I could feel the home here. But when I got Charlie, I thought I was in that right spot, in right a place felt home with Charlie. But when me and her broke up, I thought I lost any hope. And then I found the hope again when I got with Nova, and she just brought the best out of me and everything. I thought I would be fit in, but that didn't go well. So he just needs to find himself. He needs to leave St. Joe's for good. He said he did it for good. He needs to leave St. Joe's for good. It's not his place anymore. He don't feel good in here anymore. It's not feel welcoming. So he needs to leave and just find himself, because he lost the better himself. Just his wife and all that stuff. He just lost all hope, and he needs to get his mojo back. So he said, "I appreciate you." He said, "Don't be a stranger." On Vibe, pack him a good box of lunch, whatever else, food, and he gonna go. And he said, "Don't be a stranger. Keep in touch with me," and so that stuff. So he told Hollywood, he said, "Tell them I said thank you. I see y'all and goodbye." And he said, "Good." And they said his final goodbyes. He could put his hat on. He nodded at Hollywood. Hollywood nodded back. That's a notice that it's gonna be good. We understanding. We cool. And he walked out. I said, "Oh, will we see no more Mimi? Maybe it's no more." Like, all right. So we know that yeah, Charlie was at the clinic. You know, Romero is doing running the clinic. It's for the migrant workers, so they can have places so they go to clinic when they don't have nowhere to go. So they was doing that, and it was busy. And they talked for a little bit, and they had a good talk conversation with Romero and Charlie, and about things, about how things running, and it's great. And at one point, Romero came to Charlie's place, where she's at, and said that I need to meet with Davis. It's about Micah or something. I had to protect Micah. And he said the reason that you protecting Micah, be there for your own son, is really a good turn on. It's really like I enjoyed that, I like it. And it was that. And they kissed a little bit. And so afterwards, they were in the wheels and going thing. Ice just raided. And it's so funny about Ice. I just read a thing on New York Times today, and some of my coworkers talking about ISIS trying to raid and speak on undocumented people, immigrants in the country, and trying to start that tomorrow, like later on today. And it was like a whole big sweep, and people are scared. They not going to places where they could get safe, jumping around place to place so ICE can get them. I was like, this is really crazy. They're trying to postpone it, but I was like, the raid is going to happen with ICE, like, really? So separate families. So this is exactly what happened today. So Charlie said, "What grounds you have here? What is this like? What you getting people to? This is a good place in the business. It's a clinic. People getting treatment and stuff like that. You need to get out." He said, "Oh, you want me to arrest you for obstruction of justice?" And she said, what tip you on?" I said, he said, "We got an anonymous tip that you was having illegal immigrants." She said, "It's not illegal immigrants. This is patients. They're getting help." So basically, that right there was telling you that somebody called in and is hating on Charlie in this little clinic or something like that, and trying to tear her down. So she think it was the Landrys that did that, and he said, "I know Landrys did that, because why you would do that when they go call a thing on their own people or something like that, because some of them have their own shit going on, and why we're calling them themselves." He said, "If it's not the Landrys," he said, "Well, since you think it stopped the state prison, you caught more enemies than I ever had my whole lifetime of career. So, girl, it could be anybody." So I said, "Oh." Okay. So Charlie went to talk to the councilwoman, and councilwoman saw it and said, "Okay, I heard what happened, all that stuff about the ice and all the craziness, and hope you get things good." She said it was very crazy because she couldn't help Ignacio, because Ignacio got separated from his family. They took Ignacio, but since his kids was state American citizens, they could stay. But since he wasn't, he had to get deported. And all that stuff. I said, oh, detained in whatever center he had to be at, and they go work on that and deport him back to where he needs to be. So Charlie said she gonna give him a lawyer, stuff like that. Don't worry about it. I'm good. And that's and Nasir was talking to his son, and so like the son said, "Tim, we go right. Tell mommy this is it. All that stuff. To your mommy, it's gonna be great. All that stuff. This, that, and then her son had to listen." So I was like, "Wow, to see your own father get taken away from you, that is like damaging. To see that in the face, it's like, come on." So Councilwoman talked and said this happened, and then she was saying that how this is crazy that. So she said yes. It could be somebody who tip you who wants your business to take it down. So they didn't talk about the land, and how you fighting back and somebody trying to give me a warning for you asking too many questions. Since you was asking too many questions and do like that, so somebody gave you a warning by saying that tip that we could damage you, girl. You keep asking questions, we're gonna keep coming after you. And not knowing that if you keep coming after Charlie, she gonna keep coming after y'all. So don't mess, y'all messing with the wrong bitch right here. So basically, she said you could do one or two things. You could get on the side of St. Thomas and have them on your side and get signatures, and you can put it in the ballot, and then it'll be up to the people to vote if they want the highway or not. But she said she did tell him that. Charlie asked how long is this projecting. He said 5 to 6 months. It's gonna be happening quickly. She said, "Damn, we don't got that much time like that. What the hell?" So it was like, all right. So it's like, oh, okay. That's quickly. They trying to spearhead this shit real quick. Since I got a time, you could do that, or you could run for councilman against Thomas. No, against Jacob, because they had Jacob running. He said you can run council. You can do that with Jacob and run against him. You got 2 days to file, and then you can use that to stop the project and everything. But it's gonna be a battle, cause once they figured out you running and stuff like that, they gonna come after you, and you gonna learn firsthand how you run into the tip of the knife, girl. So they basically running in danger. So Charlie said, "Okay, I'm down." You know Charlie don't back down, so she gonna say she gonna do it. All right, so Ralph Angel went to go pick up Blue from Mama House Darla. Darla is knocked out. She is asleep. She is tired. She just feel drained about what the emotional stuff she was going through about since she confronted Nova. So we get Blue, and Blue said, "What does that smell? You smell like some crazy flowers." He said, "That's a cologne." He said, "Oh, it smells funny." It's like that, kids don't really know about cologne like that. So he said, maybe you put too much on. Sometimes it is true. Sometimes you smell people. I said, damn, do you drench your ass? Did you took a shower in the thick cologne or the perfume? It's like you could smell in their whole body. I said, how the hell you get that smell in your body like that? But that's what it is. So he said, this is like cologne would smell good. And he said, let's go. So that was that. Ralph Angel had a little picnic dinner with Desha, and it was nice. That was like he brought a little picnic. Vi packed the basket for him. He gave her flowers, and they sitting down talking. He said, "Oh, y'all can throw it down." Oh, she said, "Oh, you got a lot of talk. Can you back it up?" He said, "Oh, I can back it up." They could kiss. I said, "Oh, that's so nice." And then his phone rang. Now, the reason why his phone rang, he got a phone from Darla saying about something about Blue, that he picked up Blue. He's got upset. He was crying, something like that. So go home. He said, "I gotta leave." Blue was in the playground with Marcus, and basically, Blue got congratulated from one of the spelling bee. He said, "Yes, because my dad helped me on us like that." He said, "Well, my aunt told me or whatever. My mom told me that your dad is not your real dad." He said, "What are you talking about? My dad is my dad." He said, "No, he's not your really dad, and so you got no daddy." So Blue was hurt about that. So he ran to his room, locking the door and stuff like that. I said, "Ooh." So daughter and Ralph Angel talk and then said what we're gonna do because daughter don't know what to say. She know how to say, how to explain to her. Cause he said when he wake up and ask questions, I don't even have the tips or tools and question to ask him and answer it. I said, girl, you need to start answering shit at your child. But he said, go whatever. I come back in the morning. We go to talk and we talk to Blue about it. So the next day they did talk to Blue, and Blue came out and he just told him that how Marcus told me that you're my daddy. And he said, oh, okay. He said, yeah, I am a daddy, but not in a one sense. She said, how? He said, I'm not your biological daddy, but I am your daddy. He said, what biological? He said, when a man and woman get together and make babies, then they will consider your parents. But since I'm not your parent by blood, well, he said it like that, but he just basically explained it to Blue in a way that Blue could understand. He said, since I'm not related by you, but I chose you. Your heartbeat and your soul and yourself inside you is for me. So since you have this and your heart beating on the same heartbeat, we beat the same heart rate. You is my child, and I chose you to be my child. So like that's no matter what happened, you will be mine. She said, what if you get somebody else you chose them to be a child? He said, no matter what, because I have chose you, is my heart is winning it. You will be in my heart, so you always gonna be my son. I said, oh my gosh, that scene had me teary, because I was like, oh my gosh, I was sitting there and I was like, oh my, I was starting to watering on that thing, and then when he asked daughter, she said, are you biological mommy? He said, yes, I'm your biological mommy, but if I'm not, I would still choose you, just like your dad, 100%. And he hugged them. So they both said they loved him. They kissed him, and I said, "Oh my gosh, that was nice. That was nice." I was like this. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Let him know that no matter what, I will be your father. So don't let nobody tell you that I'm your daddy. No matter if I'm biological or not, I'm your father. All right. So Nova basically is doing her book signing thing. No, her tour. At first stop was New York. So when they were doing the talking, a lady in the crowd, and Nova recognized the lady because she got a little nervous, and she was like, Fisher turned in her seat. I said, oh, what's going on with this lady? So basically the name is Octavia Laurent. And Octavia Laurent was saying that, oh yeah, I read your book and it was nice, but your data and your stuff like that is not backed by empirical data. It's like that. She said, well, it's not about research. It's about my memoir and my memoirs, my experiences, and how it affect the community and myself and all that stuff. She said, I know what a memoir is, but it's not anything great if you don't back out with no research and data. And if you now have that, then you'll be an amateur. And I said, oh, shit, you call her amateur, girl? Because she don't have that research and data back around what she's saying. So Nova was like okay. So she said, so they went back, and Miss Laurent had a group of students there, and she wanted to know what to talk to the students. She said, what's that back there? You trying to freaking play me back there and freaking shun me out in front of people, and you want me to talk to your students? He said, they're going to be good right there. It was like that, all that stuff. So basically sat down. They was talking and everything. And this one girl named Jasmine was giving Nova a little heat real quick. And Nova was seeing that girl and Octavia Laurent, because I was saying, Octavia Laurent looked like Nova, like something like she about to be a piece of meat or something like that. And lo and behold, I was right, because the lady, Jasmine, left because she was giving Nova a grill L, third eye, something like that. She walked out, and so Nova said, oh, I see you got a type. I said, oh, okay. So you was Octavia Laurent student as well. And she came in to check you because you were the book signing tour for everything about saying that you don't have no data, but at the end of the day, she was clocking you because that she was upset because you didn't even mention her. Out of all that time we were spending time together, you didn't even one mention me and my impact on you, whatever it is. And it's like, I think she said it was only one line. You didn't put one line, or it was very little information. She said, you mad? You throw me out there and did that whole scene because I didn't even mention you in my book. She's not even like one. Just talk about what I did for you, all that time we spent together and stuff like that, and how I shaped you, how I helped you. And she said, all that time we spent together. I said, ooh, so y'all was more than a freaking professor and student. Y'all was bumpy people, bumpy coochies and stuff like that. And basically what she said, I remember how you say your name. He said, I remember how you were screaming, had you screaming my name. I said, ooh, shit. And then they started kissing. I said, oh, okay. This what it was. Okay. All right. So next day she was like, it was good to spend time together. It was good to see you. It's in the back of our mind. We know we always going to see each other again. So she said, I wish I could see you more. She said, well, I got next month tour. It's the next city. And he said, well, what if I come and see you? She said, well, what's your student? She said, there's some graduate students that could. And I said, oh, okay, we'll see. But something about Octavia Laurent is not right with me. Like, she's like hating and something like that because Octavia Laurent is not writing. And she be doing more teaching. It's like that. So we'll see about that, y'all. But yeah, basically that was freaking Queen Sugar, y'all. It was a really good episode. So we'll see how things go. And we'll see if Charlie gonna continue go run for that councilman spot like she says she's gonna do. I think she will. And we'll see them out the aftermath and after effect about everything else. But I enjoyed that Ralph Angel daughter and Blue scene the most of the whole episode. It was nice touching. So if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what y'all think. And I'll see y'all next week. Alright, peace.